Welcome dear students. Now the continuation of the problems under the chapter mathematical induction. See the question number 1. Prove by principle of mathematical induction 1 into 3, 3 plus 3 into 5 plus 5 into 7 plus etc. The nth term of the first factors, that is 1, 3, 5 is 2n minus 1, that is the odd numbers, and the nth term of the second factors 3, 5 and 7 will be 2n plus 1, which is equal to n into 4n square plus 6n minus 1 divided by 3. Let the given statement be P of n. We take P of n is equal to the given statement. Now we verify whether P of 1 is true or not. So P of 1, the left hand side is 2 into 1 is 2 minus 1 is 1 into 2 into 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. So 1 into 3 is 3 will be the left hand side. Now also we check the right hand side. The n is 1. 1 into this will be 4 into 1 square is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 by 3, that is 3 3 is 9. Hence here the left hand side and the right hand side both equal to 3. Therefore P of 1 is true here. Now we assume P of m, that is 1 into 3 plus 3 into 5 plus etc. Wherever n is there, we replace it as m. So it will be 2 into m minus 1 into 2m plus 1 is equal to m into 4m square plus 6m minus 1 divided by 3, and this will be the equation star. Now we assume also P of m plus 1. Here wherever m is there, we put it is m plus 1. So 1 into 3 plus 3 into 5 etc. plus 2 into this m is m plus 1, that is 2 into m plus 1 minus 1 into 2 into this m is again m plus 1 plus 1 is equal to m is m plus 1 into 4 into m square. M is m plus 1, square is there, therefore we put square m plus 1 the whole square plus 6 into m is m plus 1 minus 1 divided by 3. Now the next term will be m plus 1 will be 2. We simplify this. 2 into m is 2m and 2 into 1 is 2 plus 2 minus 1 is plus 1, that is 2m plus 1, and here 2 into m is 2 and 2 into 1 is 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 3, it is 2m plus 3. Hence the next term will be 2m plus 1 and 2m plus 3. We add this next term on both sides of this equation star. So we get 1 into 3 plus 3 into 5 etc. 2m minus 1 into 2m plus 1 will be the left hand side of the equation star. The next term, addition of the next term will be plus 2m plus 1 into 2m plus 3 is equal to m into 4m square plus 6m minus 1 divided by 3 plus 2m plus 1 into 2m plus 3. Now take the LCM here as the denominator 1. So by multiplying into 3 we get the common denominator 3 here. So we can write it is equal to m into 4m square plus 6m minus 1 plus 3 into multiply this 2m into 2m is 4m square and 2m into 3 is 6m, 1 into 2m is 2m, 1 into 3 is 3 divided by 3. This is equal to 4m cube plus 6m square minus m plus 12m square plus 24m plus 9 divided by 3. After multiplication of each and every term, we get this equation, that is equal to 4m cube plus 6m square plus 12m square is 18m square and 24m minus m is 23m plus 9 divided by 3. That is equal to, now we factorize this cubic equation. First we verify whether we take m plus 1 is a factor. Hence we write this as 4m cube plus 4m square. 18m square is splitted as 4m square plus 14m square, and again 23m is splitted as 14m plus 9m plus 9 divided by 3. Since here we only consider m plus 1 is a factor of this cubic polynomial. That is equal to, here 4m square is common, then m plus 1 plus here 14m is common, remaining m plus 1 plus here 9 is common, m plus 1 divided by 3. So m plus 1 is the common factor here, take it as out, remaining 4m square plus 14m plus 9 divided by 3, which is equal to m plus 1 into, again split the quadratic polynomial, that is 4m square plus 8m plus 4 I will write here, plus this 14m can be written as 6m, that is 8m plus 6m, and 9 is splitted as 4 and plus 6, that is 10 and minus 1. That is equal to m plus 1, 4 into, here again m plus 1 is a common factor, so 4m into 4m into m plus 1, so on, we get here this equation will be 4 into m plus 1 the whole square. See here 4 is common, then remaining m square plus 2m plus 2, therefore we get here plus 1, therefore we get here it is m plus 1 the whole square, since it is of the form a square plus 2ab plus b square, plus here it will be 6 into m plus 1 and plus 4 plus this will be minus 1, which is the same as p of m plus 1, therefore p of m implies p of m plus 1, hence by the principle of mathematical induction p of n is true for all n belonging to the set of natural n. Next question number 2. Prove that by the principle of mathematical induction 1 plus 3 plus 3 square plus etc. 3 to the power n minus 1 is equal to 3 to the power n minus 1 divided by 2. First, the given statement is a p of n that we know from each and every previous problem also we have practiced. So p of 1 we verify, 3 to the power 1 minus 1 is 0. Any number to the power 0, its value is 1, which will be the left hand side. Now we also see the right hand side, 3 to the power 1 minus 1 divided by 2, also 1, it will be the right hand side. Hence here left hand side and right hand side both equal to 1, therefore p of 1 is verified and it is true. Now assume p of m, replace all the n as m here, so it will be 3 to the power m minus 1 is equal to 3 to the power m minus 1 divided by 2, take it as equation star. Next, p of m plus 1, all the m is replaced now as m plus 1, that is 1 plus 3 plus 3 square plus etc. plus 3 to the power m plus 1 minus 1. Here plus 1 minus 1 cancel, only m is remaining, hence it will be 3 to the power m. Here 3 to the power m is m plus 1 minus 1 divided by 2. Add the next term 3 to the power m on both sides of this equation star. So we get 1 plus 3 plus 3 square plus etc. plus 3 to the power m minus 1 plus 3 to the power m is equal to 3 to the power m minus 1 divided by 2 plus 3 to the power m. Now take the common denominator as 2 into 2 into 2, so that we get 3 to the power m minus 1 plus 2 into 3 to the power m whole divided by 2, since 2 is the common denominator. Now in these terms 3 to the power m is common, then remaining here 3 to the power m 1 plus 2 and minus 1 here. So here 1 plus 2 is common terms, here it is 2 and here it is 1 and minus 1 is separately written here, divided by 2, that is equal to 3 to the power m, 1 plus 2 is 3, so we have 3 to the power 1 it is minus 1, 3 to the power, we use the law of index as a to the power m into b to the power m, a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n. By using this law of index we get 3 to the power m plus 1 minus 1 divided by 2, which is p of m plus 1, therefore p of m implies p of m plus 1, hence by the principle of mathematical induction, the p of n is true for all n belonging to the set of natural n. Next problem, question number 3. 1 into 2 plus 2 into 2 square plus 3 into 2 square plus etc. n into 2 to the power n. Here the nth term of the first factor, that is the sum of the natural numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3 is n, and the second factor is 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube etc. It will be 2 to the power n. So this is equal to n minus 1 into 2 to the power n plus 1 plus 2. Now given statement is p of n, therefore p of 1 we verify, left hand side will be 1 into 2 to the power 1, that is 2, and the right hand side 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 into anything is again 0, plus 2 is 2, therefore left hand side and the right hand side both equal to 2, therefore p of 1 is verified. Now assume p of m, that is 1 into 2 plus 2 into 2 square plus etc. m into 2 to the power m, replace all n as m here, that is equal to m minus 1 into 2 to the power m plus 1 plus 2, take it as equation star. Also p of m plus 1 is 1 into 2 plus 2 into 2 square plus etc. Here m is m plus 1 into 2 to the power m is again m plus 1 is equal to this m is m plus 1 minus 1 into 2 to the power m plus 1 plus 1 plus 2, that is what m plus 2 we will get here. So adding these terms on both sides of a star, that is the next term will be m plus 1 into 2 to the power m plus 1. We get 1 into 2 plus 2 into 2 square plus etc. m into 2 to the power m is equal to m minus 1 into 2 to the power m plus 1. The star is m minus 1 into 2 to the power m plus 1 plus 2 plus m plus 1 into 2 to the power m plus 1 will be the next term. Now simplify this, that is here both these containing 2 to the power m plus 1, hence it will be a common term. So we take 2 to the power m plus 1, here it is remaining as m minus 1 here, and here m plus 1 plus 2, this can be written here as 2, that is 2 to the power m plus 1, here minus 1 plus 1 cancel, m plus m is 2m plus 2, that is equal to m into 2 to the power m plus 1 is already here. Again use the law of index, a to the power m into a to the power n is a to the power m plus 1, that will be 2 to the power m plus 1 and this 2 power 1 plus 1 added plus 2. This is equal to m plus 1 and minus 1 into 2 to the power m plus 1 plus 1, here m plus 1 plus 1 minus 2. So m can be written as m plus 1 minus 1, that is here plus 1 minus 1 is invisible, therefore m is written as m plus 1 minus 1, that is remaining m only, which is p of m plus 1. Therefore p of m implies p of m plus 1, hence by the principle of mathematical induction the p of n is true for every n belonging to the set of naturals n. Next question number 4 and the important one. Prove by the principle of mathematical induction the sum of the geometric series is equal to a into r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1. That is a plus ar square etc. ar to the power n minus 1 is known as the general form of the geometric progression, and their sum is equal to a into r to the power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. r is not equal to 1 here. If r is equal to 1, then this will be indeterminate. Therefore here it is given that r is not equal to 1. Now we verify whether p of 1 is true. The left hand side a r to the power 1 minus 1, a r to the power 0, only r to the power 0, any number to the power 0 means its value is 1, so a into 1 is equal to a. Now also see the right hand side, a into r to the power 1 minus 1 is r minus 1 divided by r minus 1, r minus 1 cancelled here, that remaining a, therefore the left hand side and right hand side both equal to a, therefore p of 1 is verified and it is true. Now assume p of m, that is a plus ar square plus etc. plus ar to the power, here m, here in the place of n we replace as m, that is m minus 1 is equal to a into r to the power m minus 1 divided by r minus 1, take it as equation star. Now p of m plus 1 is a plus ar square plus etc. plus ar to the power, here m is written because m is m plus 1 and minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 cancel, remaining m only, so it is a into r to the power m is equal to a into r to the power m is m plus 1 minus 1 by r minus 1. Now the next term will be a into r to the power m. Add this on both sides of the equation star, so that a plus ar square plus etc. a into r to the power m minus 1 plus a r to the power m is equal to a into r to the power m minus 1 by r minus 1 plus a r to the power m, that is equal to, here the denominator is 1, by multiplying into r minus 1 into r minus 1 we get the common denominator here as r minus 1. So this will be a into r to the power m minus 1 plus r minus 1 into a r to the power m divided by r minus 1, that is equal to, multiply this, a into r to the power m is a r to the power m, a into minus 1 is minus a, plus a into r to the power m into r is a into r to the power m plus 1. Law of index again we used here, minus 1 into a into r to the power m is a r to the power m divided by r minus 1. That is equal to, here plus a r to the power m minus a r to the power m getting cancelled. Then remaining a into r to the power m plus 1 minus a. Here in both these term a is common, keep it outside. Then remaining r to the power m plus 1 minus 1 divided by r minus 1, which is p of m plus 1. Therefore p of m implies p of m plus 1. Hence by the principle of mathematical induction, this given statement p of n is true for every n belonging to the set of naturals n.